All right, and we should be live. Let me know if you could hear me. Obviously, there's a couple more people waiting here than usual. I usually try to answer everybody's questions, but that's probably not going to happen. So if I do miss your question, sorry about that. Just see. I'll say good morning to a few of you. I'm sure a lot of you are here for the UDR draw. That will be happening in a half hour. I'm going to give it some time so more people could get in here. And hopefully the bot works properly. Because I don't do this too often, so I got to kind of figure it out. I hope it works. I'm looking at it right now. I'd like to do a test, but then again, if the test person, they'll see their name if they win. I'm just trying to see how this thing works here. Okay, so Simon, good morning. Admin, good morning. Jordan, good morning. Mike, let's see. John, good morning. CED, Terry, Steve, Frederick, I think I already said that. Eric, Ali, Mick, Simon, Evan McCann, how's it going? And congratulations on the new position at Hostify. That's great. Evan McCann does blogs as well and Unifi stuff. It's very, very good. Let me just see if I can pull it up. Let's see. I did have this in one of my videos, I think, kind of before I knew who he was. He just did a Unifi U6 and U6 mesh review, which I haven't seen yet, but that is his link. I would highly suggest checking it out. Let's see. I'm definitely going to miss some people here. Albert, good morning. Andreas, good morning. Blaze, good morning. Queen Bee, good morning. Get doing school. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this thing's working. I'm just trying to see, is this even the right one? We'll figure it out. So what we're going to do, it's going to end up being a keyword that we have to put in chat, and then I'll be able to see the people who have entered that key, and hopefully it works. I did some testing on another YouTube channel I have this morning. It was working. So we may have to just troubleshoot a little bit. Gotwire, good morning. Timothy, good morning. Alex, good morning. Fred, David Grishko, good morning. Simon, I probably already said hi to you. BRG, Devin, I don't know how to say this. So for the first half hour, maybe just ask some questions if you have any. I'm sure you might or might not. Tech in the city, aloha, good morning. UID, how do I remove camera access from specific people? Are you even able to give people camera access? I'm not too sure. I don't think I've done a video on that yet, and I haven't tried it. Robert, good morning. Off-grid Pete, Russell from the UK. So there's going to be a couple of things that I need to clarify before we even do the giveaway. Yeah. But it's free to everybody. YouTube has nothing to do with it. It's a giveaway done by me. I paid for it. B. McCallum, good morning. That's my dad. I will talk to you after this live stream. Roar, it is 7 p.m. where you are. Awesome. Or kind of, I guess. It's only 11 a.m. where I am right now. Gordon, how's it going? Afternoon. Michael, good morning. SHSP, Mike. I know you want my Lego videos, more of those. Hopefully they come out. We'll see. When I was doing my Lego videos, I was doing like time lapses, and they took a long time, and it kind of took the fun out of doing Lego. So I'm just doing shorts on that now. Evan, thank you for the $10. I really appreciate it. That is a lot of money Canadian. That will buy me a lot of coffees, even though this is my third coffee today, so it'll be my last one. Garrett says, Cody, I did a network rack install that I'm super proud of because I watched your video. I did mess up the second patch panel because I did 12 to 24, 13 keystones. And you know what? It's all a learning experience, right? So the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. Like anything else. If you want to send me a picture of it, I'll take a look. I love seeing like network installs that other people do. You could either tweet it at me or join our Discord. If you want to. You don't need to. Cameron, good morning. Your PCMD, good morning. Frank, good morning. Sean says, best building to building bridge to supply internet to an accessory building on the property. So I don't do a whole lot of point-to-point installations. Crosstalk Solutions channel's probably better for that. If you're looking for it to integrate with Unifi, the building-to-building bridges would be the best to go, but they are more expensive. So Canadian, they're $619. And there's 143 people here and 44 people here and only 43 likes. So hit that like button. That would be great. Let's see where I was. You can give people camera access. Okay. I don't know if I touched on that. I honestly forget. I'll have to take a look into it. It is very windy. Got my G4 Pro out of storage and plugged it in last night. Fogged up horribly. You might have to just give it some time to warm up. Where was I? I will see that other super chat in a second. I don't think I did. I didn't do any iPerf. Did I do iPerf test? No, I didn't. I didn't do any iPerf test. Maybe I'll do that in another video. It's 3 a.m. in New Zealand. Wow. Roger, good morning. Is site-to-site VPN possible on the UDR? Yes, it absolutely is. Victor, good morning. Question on the UDR and the limit on cameras. If you use a PoE switch and a larger SD card above the 128, would this limit still present? I think so. I was wanting to test that out, but the issue with that was I could only get 128 SSD. I've ordered a higher, or I forget which one I ordered. Something else higher off of Amazon. But I will test that out and let people know. Are there specific scenarios where you would not recommend a Unifi network? Depends on what you need in the network for routing, switching, routing speeds, VPN speeds, and stuff like that. We do install quite a bit of pfSense as well. Can we talk about the resellers killing UI's inventory? Well, I don't really know about that. I buy quite a bit. So when I buy stuff for my customers, I don't charge them any extra. I buy the stuff for when we're doing installs. So I'm not really I'm not really a reseller. Mark, thank you for the $1.99. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's some more coffee fund right there. Using some cables, I'm getting about 100 megabits and some get 1 gigabit. Any idea? So have you tested the cables? That would be my first choice. Victor, viewing from California, you should visit there sometime. So I've been asked to visit there quite a bit to do some work, and I've just declined. I'm more of a homebody. I don't like traveling that much, especially for work. If I'm going to travel, it's going to be for vacation, but maybe in the future if it's worthwhile. How can I participate for the UDR? Well, we will be doing that at 11:30, so 22 minutes from now, and I will let you know. You just need to put a keyword in chat. Was out near Montreal for work. Are you close to that side of Canada? So I am about 6 hours from Montreal. CloudKey Gen 2 versus the UDR. Well, the CloudKey Gen 2, all that is, it hosts your network, access, protect, and talk controller. It doesn't have any routing functionalities or switching, yada, yada, yada. Is there any way to filter? Oh, did you join? Is that what that was? I think you joined. That wasn't a... Oh, no, you joined a bit ago. Is there a way to filter internet access on Ubiquiti? What do you mean by that? What type of filtering? What have you found to be the biggest difference between the UDM and the UDR? I don't have a UDM, so I can't... I had one before, and I've deployed quite a bit of them. One, there's Wi-Fi 6 on the UDR. They have PoE ports. You could do protect, talk. Someone was telling me on the UDM base model, you could do UI now. Or UID, sorry. Richard, happy Sunday to you. You're using 2 sets of the building bridges. Yeah, they're awesome. I have a set here that I did a video on a while ago. Somebody said good morning from South Dakota. That was Kevin. How are you doing? You're a regular in the live streams. Is there a way to route all traffic through a VPN such as Nord? No, there isn't at this time. Yes, hit that like button. We're actually doing pretty good. We're over 100 likes, so that's good. Lawdog, good morning. So you're a Canadian user using UI, signed up for a free account. I get 3 to 5 emails a day for the patch cables and sometimes switch cameras. So the problem with the Canadian inventory, I'm Canadian as well. there's not a whole ton. I think it depends on UI Notify. I pay for it, but it depends on what you do the filtering for. You posted it in the network cabling. I will take a look. Hi, Cody. Is the giveaway international? It is. Wherever you are in the world, I'm going to give it away. There are a couple of caveats to that, and I'll talk about that. But yes, I am willing to ship it wherever, which may cost me more than the UDR cost. Luca, how's it going? James, how's it going? So using VLANs and say a Flex Mini, could you use a single network cable to run the modem and have switched regular network traffic? So modem TV tuner, you should be able to. I don't pay for a TV service through my ISP. Do you always use keystone patches in patch panels, or do you recommend sometimes doing punch downs? Currently my rack is punched down, but I need to reorder. Yes, that's where keystones. Yeah, so I use keystones for everything now. It's just a lot easier for me. I hate punch down panels. It's really just preference. Where is the feline assistant? I was wondering that. I left my door open. She's around. I have 2 cats, but the Mocha is the one who usually comes in. Simon, no problem. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I am very, very behind. Joseph, hello. Good morning from Denmark. Hello. I got my G4 Instant from Ubiquity. Can I use the USB to PoE converter so I can power to the PoE switch? Yeah, you should be able to. I think they have that new, or it's not new. It's new, but it's possibly an EA. You should look at it. It's a different type of cable. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. G3 Flexes did come in stock, I think, in the US for for a little bit, but like everything else, they sell out like insane. Cable tester, $12 on Amazon. Yeah, so those cable testers, those are just wire map. They'll let you know that the pinouts are correct. Since I have a unified doorbell and 2 cameras, I have a UDM. Is the UDR a good addition? So I probably wouldn't. So if you already have the cloud key and the 2 you already have a cloud key that's doing your Unified Protect, the only upgrade from there really is the UDR, or sorry, Wi-Fi 6. If you want to use like the talk application, well then, I mean, the talk application comes on the cloud key anyway. Zach, good morning. Hi, Cody. I feel the UDR should be named the UDM and vice versa. Yeah, probably. Yep. Their naming conventions are really weird. Like when you look at the Beacon HD, and then, which is a true mesh unit. Like you can't plug that in. You can't physically plug that in. And then they call this the access point mesh, which you can plug in. So it's a little weird. Let me see. Yeah, so I knew this would happen. People show up for, I knew a lot more people would show up because there was something to give away. It's the nature of things, which is fine. I want to give back to the community. If I could afford to give every one of you a UDR, I would. Unfortunately, I only have 1 to give away. Let's see. Sorry, Cody, I know you're not a reseller, but it's annoying that to see things go up in stock. Yes, I agree with you there. I wouldn't buy from resellers, but there's sometimes where you're an installer and you need that gear. What kind of UPS? We just use CyberPower or Eden, I think it was. Max site the devices can handle on the Cloud Key Plus. I'm not too sure. I don't know off the top of my head, but the calculator will let you know. I love this tool. I think it's a great tool. So you got 40 access points, 10 cameras. It all depends on the layout of things that you're doing. And then if you need the advanced features, that's going to max it right out. Before we do anything else, so if you do want to support my channel, it's free to you. If you're buying any gear through Ubiquity, they have given a lot of the content creators Ubiquity affiliate links. I'm going to put them in the chat. So this is my US one. First one's the US. Second one is Canada. And the third one is Europe. So these are affiliate links. It doesn't give you any discounts. It doesn't cost you any more. It just gives the creators a little something, and that will help me do more giveaways in the future. You can block some stuff. Yes. The UDR is limited though compared to the UDM SE. I am Canadian. I live close to Toronto. Somewhat close to Toronto. I'm 40 minutes away. Mark, good morning. Hello from the EU. I've set up a VPN on the UDM and Synology at a different house. I got the Synology hooked up to the VPN, but still cannot access it in my local network. Threat management could be blocking it. Was the video on the building to bridge the XG? So it wasn't the XG because the XG is still in early access. Donald, good morning. Was waiting on the stock while UDR was $80. Yeah, I don't think they ever stocked it at that price afterwards. No more free shipping. I'm not sure if that is in Canada though. I didn't get that notice for Canada. No problem. It's kind of the last time I did a giveaway, it was for a U6 Lite, and that was when I hit 10,000 subs. We're at about 40,000 now. David, good morning. Would you recommend the CloudKey Gen 2 had upgrade to SSD for 5 cameras? Probably the yeah, I don't know. It depends on how the length of camera footage you want to store on it. There is a cat. Is there a cat at the window? Oh, she must have jumped down. I'm giving away the UDR. Just one UDR. Does Talk support simultaneous ring on a cell phone? I don't know if I don't think they have cell phone integration yet. I'm hoping that they come out with a soft phone app. I think that would make it a real contender. Have you ever thought about putting your past streams on a podcast? I enjoy listening to them while I work and don't catch them live. That's a good idea, probably. I don't know if I guess I could download all my videos and then turn it into podcasts. I don't know how many people would be interested in that. I do the same. Like I'm listening to Lawrence Systems or Willie or Crosstalk when he does live streams, and I'll be listening to it while I drive. Kitty's gone. I missed her. I don't want my guest on the guest network to be able to access my Sonos system IoT. Do I need to? No, you could leave MDNS on. Yeah, you just need to make sure your firewall rules are correct. Alonzo, good morning. Okay, so here's the caveat between the UDR and shipping around the world. I will ship it if you want to take it and you live in the EU. But our plug standard is different, right? So our electrical standard is different. The UDRs are coming from the US. So you'll have to, if you want it, that's fine. I'll ship it to you. I don't care. Or I'll just PayPal you the value of it. It's totally up to whoever wins. Is there any benefit to waiting for the Ubiquiti Wi-Fi 6E or just buy the 6 now? The 6E is really going to be for high dense environments. It depends where you're going to be deploying it. There is no Windows client for Teleport VPN. I hope they make one. They are coming out with one for macOS. Oh, no worries. No worries. Where was I? Do you think it's worth waiting for the G4 Pro doorbell versus the doorbell? Tired of waiting for it in Canada. Well, it isn't released anywhere anyway right now. I don't know. That's a hard call. What I'm really waiting for on that Doorbell Pro is that down-facing camera. I think that's going to be wicked. Any suggestions in a UPS web brand to look for to secure a Synology NAS? Well, a UPS, you're just talking about for power? Depends how long you want it to last for. I've had good luck with CyberPower. I think it works decent. Yeah, I know the shipping stuff. They announced that I think 2 days ago. It's because they don't want to raise their MSRP. +1 for podcasts. Okay, I could do that. They are working on a soft phone. Okay, cool. I did see a screenshot in I think it was UID with a little thing. Well, Ubiquiti just released the UDR a couple days. So the day I put my video out on the UDR, that's when they released it. I've had one here for quite a while. Let's see. Does the Ubiquiti gear work great with the Home Hub? It works fine. I have the Home Hub 3000. What's your cat called? Her name is Mocha. We have Mocha and Nilla. Which I don't know if Nilla even shows up in here, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, there's Chantel, myself, and Nilla. Let's cover my face. So this one's the small, that's Nilla, she's the baby. And then that's Mocha. They're both under, or their Mocha's just over a year. I do have a coffee cup of Mocha. That's Mocha too, chewing on some Cat 6 wires. That weren't live, they're all cut, so you don't need to worry. And then she had one more on the floor somewhere here. There we go. That's what the coffee mug is, or coffee mug is. She's gotten a little bigger than this now. She likes her treats. I think we're gonna have to put her and myself on a diet. How loud are the 24-48 port switch? Thinking of racking one at the entrance that shares to the living room. They're not too bad. They're not too bad, no. Podcast would be great. Okay. Can you use Talk in Canada? You can't use the Talk SIP server provided by Ubiquiti yet, no. And you'd have to use a freight forwarder to get the phones because we don't have any here. We got about 10 minutes, and I'm hoping this app thing is going to work. Jeff, good morning. How's it going? How do I enter the giveaway? I'll let you guys know that in 10 minutes. Can you configure something like port channel in the UDM? You cannot. No, you can't do that. Unfortunately, not on the UDM. You could do it on other switches though. We'd love to see a playlist from you about the business side of stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. Lawrence Systems is already doing a business side of things, and my business is just me. So I don't know what I would really even talk about, to be honest with you. Maybe quoting and stuff like that. My UDM does not have the teleport feature, and it won't because there are specific models that you need. I think you need to be in EA firmware for that. Teleport is only fully released for the UDR right now. Is any of the LAN ports on the ports PoE on the UDR? Yes, there is 2 PoE plus. Are you and Chris Crosstalks and Lawrence all friends? I do. I mean, I've never met them live. I did a live stream with Tom, and I've talked to Chris quite a bit. All very nice people. Chris was the first person I started following on YouTube, and then I think it was Lawrence Systems after that, and then Willie, and a couple other. I forget who else I follow. You can set up timed access for Wi-Fi users. You could do that now. They have a schedule. Your cats are so cute. I love them. Yeah, they're great. A cat chewing on Cat 6. That should be, yeah, that should be something. Can you set up a site-to-site VPN with no static IP addresses? You can, but it doesn't work too well. One you have to port forward to if your IP ever changes. Her name is spelled M-O-C-H-A. It should have actually been like that, Mocha. That would have been cool. Jason's Lab, good morning. Love your cat. I have 2 Bengals. Yeah, my brother has, I forget what my brother has, but it's huge. The cat's like probably triple the size of our cats. Thank you for all your valuable information. Thank you for watching. I couldn't do it without any of you here. I have a UDM SE on its way. Was lucky enough to find it when they dropped in Canada. Yeah, I did post. I posted my affiliate links. I'm really trying to push my Ubiquiti affiliate links. More than anything. Like I have Amazon stuff, but I mean, if you want to buy stuff off Amazon, use my links. But they sold out extremely quick. Any tips with using the UDM with the Rogers ISP? And not really, just plug it in and it will work. I have Rogers as well, so I have Rogers and Bell here. Michael, good morning. Cody, do you know if it will be possible to have WireGuard server on the UDM? So Teleport, the back end of it is WireGuard, and they are going to be putting full WireGuard support into the Unifi systems. All right, I'm gonna miss some here. Liking the backwards hat. So there's you don't know how many comments I've got on that the last couple days. People just don't, they don't like the backwards hat. I have alopecia, so some of my hair spots will, you know, end up missing. So that's why I started with the hat. And then now I'm just comfortable with it. I may end up taking off. My hair for the majority is grown back. Would you choose the UDR over the UDMSE? Depends on the deployment. I think the UDR is good for a home. For my home, I would pick the UDMSE. How do you rate the price to money ratio? I think it's great. I think their price point is really awesome. Podcast will be great. Okay, so we'll look into putting my past live streams or future live streams, because I need to start reading the full questions out first so people actually understand it. Did the UDMSEs have stock in Canada, or was it just posted on the website? They did have stock. I don't know how many they had stock of, but they did have some. I do see somebody's message about MDNS. I will probably do a full video on that. Tech, good morning. Ego, there is not right now. So you're talking about like putting a whole subnet over like NordVPN. You can't with UDMs or Unifi gear. This picture of your cat would be great on a t-shirt with the send to say, you must work on your cable management. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. There was somebody, which, you know, whatever. People have their opinions and I'm fine with that. Who told me to take the cats off everything. Do I want to sell it to, you know, people who you think would own a lot of cats? And I love my cats. I'm going to be putting my cats on everything. What cable do I use? I use vertical cable Cat 6. The giveaway is worldwide. Yes, it is. You can't do dual WAN as far as I know right now on the UDR. I'm really wanting to get the PTC, but I can't justify the cost. Yeah, it's like $2,200 in Canada. Pedro, no problem. Teleport VPN is for remote access, but it's only really being able to use on your iPhone and Android right now. Let's see. Hope not the first gonna win. I don't know what that means, but there's only one winner today. So if you don't win, do not get upset or grumpy in chat. You know, it's, yeah. We'll do other giveaways in the future. Don't worry. Give me a shout if you need any help with the podcasting side. I will. While we are doing, I am going on James, I think it's a podcast on Wednesday. I have no idea how to set up podcasts. I'm sure I'll be reaching out because I have no clue. There's one super chat. Reginald, any recommendations on lithium UPS? Higher cost, but longer battery life while draining and overall. Maybe a video on the subject in the future. I actually don't have any recommendations on it because I haven't used one with a lithium UPS. Maybe a future subject? Possibly. If somebody wants to send me one. Or I just buy one myself. Let's see. The Edge Router Lite has Ether 1, 2. Yeah, so the Edge Routers are really good devices still. Yeah, I'm probably just going to start from 0 and go because I'm going to have to think about that I'm translating this into a podcast. As a dad of teens, does the app blocking on the controller YouTube work on scheduled? So they're having that traffic management. That's not fully integrated yet, but you will be able to do that on schedules. I use vertical cable patch panels and vertical cable VMAX jacks, keystones. I just purchased something for my link. I will let you know right now. Hasn't gone through yet, but it does take some time. So I will look at that in a bit. We'll be moving Unifi ecosystem once distributors get stock in South Africa. Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty great. UDR only able to run 2 apps. That is correct. the giveaway, we are doing that in like a minute, so I'll let you know. Uh-oh, message deleted by, let me view that. So Nightbot is what I'm using right now to do this giveaway, so it's going to end up banning some things. But anyway, is the UDM SE considered a UDM Pro type device? Well, it is, yeah. There's only a few differences between the SE and the Pro. So... oh, okay. All right, so let's do this giveaway. I'm going to have to see how this works. I don't really know. So I'm hoping it all just goes to plan. So we're going to have to try this out. If it doesn't work, we'll have to troubleshoot it together. But I'm going to put a keyword in here. And then hopefully people's names start populating over here. So the keyword in all lowercase will be Wi-Fi. So if you start typing that, hopefully we start seeing people in there. I may just have to change the eligibility. So it's going to be Wi-Fi like this. If we don't see it start populating, I'm going to have to change some things. So, okay, I don't see it populating yet. So yeah, let's just give this another try. There we go. All right. We got our eligibility users. How many people are in here? 207. There's 208 somehow. 212. We'll give it like a minute. Actually, can I do like a clock down timer? Clock timer 1 minute. So the code is Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. I will stick around after the stream, or sorry. What's going to happen, whoever wins, I'm going to put a timer on. Whoever wins, you need to email me or Twitter me or VM, or I'll read that after. You're going to have to contact me somehow so I could get your shipping information. I should have blacklisted this word for myself so I didn't see it so often. I will get back to the super chat and I do appreciate it. So the code is Wi-Fi. We got another 40 seconds. There's 241 people. I don't even know how that's possible. There's not even that many concurrent people in here. But it is what it is. So again, if you're in the UK and you want it, I will still ship it to you. You need to think about having the standard Canadian plugs or US plugs. It will be different. If you just want the cash value, I will PayPal that to you. Or do however I can. We got 10 seconds and then we're going to hit the roll it. And then we'll see the winner. 3, 2, 1, and DL is the winner. All right, so thank you, DL. If you want to get a hold of me, you could actually, let me just tag DL. So that's over. Everybody, thank you for entering. I know it's going to drop off huge for viewership, but thank you guys all for coming in. DL did win. So I'll have to message you, or you'll have to message me. So we could stop typing Wi-Fi in chat now. Thank everybody for coming. I'm going to stay here a bit longer if people have, they have any questions, concerns. DL won. Everybody, congrats to DL. We will do another giveaway in the future. I do have another UDR coming, so I may give that away. I don't know yet. So anyway, and I will have some access point giveaways. So that will be in a little bit, probably when we hit 50K. We're at 40K right now. I gotta somehow get to DL. So DL, if you could email me. Let me just see. So Nightbots is doing some things. Is DL even here? Did anybody see him message? DL, if you're here, message. Email me at cody@mactelecomnetworks.com. Yes, it is over. We could no more Wi-Fi. No more Wi-Fi. We're good with that. DL was the winner. So DL, if you message me, or you could tweet me, or you could Instagram me. I do appreciate everybody coming. That's great. Well, I don't know what did that say? Stop typing Wi-Fi. So I could probably turn DL. You're here. Okay, so DL, email me if you can. cody@mactelecomnetworks.com. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll just need some information from you, but after you email me, then I'll get back to you. All right, so now that that's settled down, if you guys have some more questions, I do appreciate everybody for coming here for this. I know a lot of people wanted to win, and I wish I could give it out to everybody. There was a super chat, but how do I see that? Let me see. I don't know how I look back at that super chat. So whoever did send that super chat, if you want to resend it so that I could see it. Jeffrey, how's it going? I will be verifying that it's the right person emailing me for sure. That's another thing that I had to kind of try to figure out, but I think I have a way how to do it. I think the next thing we'll probably give away is when they come out with the in-wall Wi-Fi 6. You didn't want to win. Well, that's okay. Some people don't like to win. They just, they're just here for the chat. So that's cool. That's over. It should be in YouTube Studio. Good call. Good call. I don't think I'm going to be able to scroll up on that. I don't even think I have the ability to. Let me see, YouTube Studio. I think I got to go to monetization. Supers, there we go. It was Eric, so I want to share. Oh, here we go. So Eric asked, I want to share my Starlink with my neighbor a few houses down. We have line of sight, but too for cabling. What Ubiquiti hardware? You need you need some point-to-point system to be able to do that. You need to see if it's legal in your area as well. You know what? I'm going to turn off Nightbot now because Nightbot, we don't need Nightbot anymore. Nightbot. Because I feel like a lot of this stuff probably, there we go, probably isn't actually spam. So if you were getting timed out, sorry about that. Yeah, so you would have to go with point-to-point gear, which, find out the legalities, but anything point-to-point. So there's like nano stations, or you could do the building-to-building bridges. Still a lot of viewers. Perfect. I'm not going to time you out, but you shouldn't go into people's channels and try to promote yourself. If I like your channel, I'll probably promote you instead of you doing it yourself. So I'll hide that. Let's see. Can I send VLAN traffic through a VPN? Probably not. Well, no, you can't. Not within Unifi, no. Nightbot. So I don't use. Oh my lord, it's windy. I don't use any moderation besides like I have a couple friends who come in and they never come in my live stream anyway. So Nightbot really is just Nightbot really was just for the giveaways, and it's from a Gmail account. Okay, perfect. Let me just see here. Yeah, so I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I know a lot of people were just here for the giveaway, which is cool. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so one thing about the UDR, it won't be shipped probably till the end of the week, of this week coming, just because I'm getting it shipped in from the States, and then I'll have to ship it back out. But I will give you a tracking number once I get it. What camera are you using to stream? So this is my Canon EOS 90D. Let's see. Can you recommend an outdoor rated Cat 6 cable in Canada needs to run multiple cables to the backyard? Ubiquiti actually, I think they sell it now. They might sell outdoor cable. Let's see. I know they do sell cable. Oh, they only have indoor cable here. So they did start selling outdoor cable, I believe, in the United States. I don't know. It's really vertical cable, outdoor cable. Oh, it's all above ground. Yeah, so vertical cable has some above ground. Cable brand, and you should use Cat 6A. I don't use Cat 6A unless it's spec'd out for the job. It's very expensive. I know you're in Canada. Do you offer consultations for folks in the US? I absolutely do. My biggest client base is actually in the US. And here is my link. If you want to hire me, you could just go to hire us or contact us. It's just a form that pushes to my email. We can do I was thinking somebody did mention to give away some consulting time, and I absolutely could do that. Or if somebody just wants to talk, or I don't know, whatever, it doesn't really matter. It is, yeah. So I don't know if I'm reading too far up now, but it was in. I did see it. Austin, for a great PF Sense. Oh, thank you very much for the $4.99. I am glad you enjoyed it. I think what I'm working on next with the PF Sense, that whole video, is probably the Synology and securing the camera VLAN. Oh, it's in the EA store. Okay. The thing with Ubiquiti cable, so I order mine like in bulk from a lot of vendors, but it's getting pricey. Like copper is getting pricey. With Ubiquiti, it's the same price and they ship it to my house. I don't need to go pick it up, which is awesome. This is the SM7B, I believe. And then I use a Go XLR. I think I have a picture of it. If you're not following me on Instagram too, and you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Mactelecom Networks. Excuse me. I think I did a... Oh, you know what it's on? Oh God, I hate seeing my own face. It's on TikTok. So I have a TikTok as well. You have to put yourself over every platform. I think anyway. So I'll show you a little... Where the heck was it? Not home lab. I did like a studio thingy. Oh, here it is right here. And things are probably going to change up a bit. I'm going to get rid of this bookcase, I think. And then I'm going to face this towards my guitars and stuff. So I'm not on this angle. So I'll be moving over here. That might be a Connect screen. We don't know. And then this is the, that's what camera I'm using right now. That's my mic. That's my Go XLR. I don't really do much with the Go XLR, but it is apparently a very powerful mixer. A video on MDNS would be great. Perfect. So yes, maybe I can. Could you just ship direct from what? Do you know when Unifi Talk will be available in the UK? I have no idea. I'm waiting for it to be available in Canada because it would be great. A lot of my clients are small business, and it would be amazing for the small business crowd. I thought I saw the outdoor cable. Somebody did say it was an EA. Great customer service. Thank you. Cody, I never realized the UDM SE has so much power than the UDM Pro. Because when I go to the resource calculator, it uses much less, which is kind of strange because the CPU is exactly the same. And I believe the RAM is too. No problem. We will definitely do more giveaways in the future. I like doing them. I have gear. It will be stuff that I purchase and then I'll give it away. That's the whole point why I started this channel, was to help people, and it helps me learn, and I just love doing it. Probably not therapy sessions. I'm not a therapist, but if people don't need consulting time, or I mean, if we ever did a draw for time, if they just want to talk or whatever, yeah, I'm all about it. That's fine. I don't really sell APs. Like if I'm going to do an install, I may buy it for the customers. Usually I get them to buy it. Now more than ever, I'll probably get them to buy it with my affiliate links, because when I buy it, it doesn't count. Hey, greetings from across the pond. Wanted to take this opportunity to say thanks for all the videos you posted. You have been so helpful. Awesome. Appreciate you watching them. This week, I think I did a video every day. Usually I do post on Mondays. I think tomorrow I'm going to skip though, because I've done way too much. Where did you learn all about your networking stuff? So when I was 14, which was 20 years ago, I started network cabling, doing security cameras, some access control. And then I went back to school to do networking. I got my CCNA within the first 6 months of my school, got hired by an enterprise bank, and then I started Mactelecom Networks. So that's kind of how the CCNA and CCNP, they've all changed now though. Need cough button. Yeah, I probably should. Sorry, I shouldn't have coughed in there. I think they do have a cough button. I do have this so that it hopefully doesn't pick up breathing and me drinking. I have a 250-foot burial cable run to do, going to use a 60-watt air fiber PoE injector and a flex switch to the end to power the 3 U6 mesh APs. Would you be worried about the length of the run? Nope, because it's under the standard. I have a setup for 700-meter area. Should I use a network cables with 6 switches? I wouldn't daisy chain switches. No. That's what you're asking? I would do if I use this. Instagram just parted anti-Facebook. Oh, yeah. You know what? Some people, yeah. Actually, DL, you're the only person who emailed me, so we're good. I think I did see it. Yep. I don't think anybody. Well, I mean, there's been lots of people who emailed me, but not about that. So yes, I will respond to you after this live stream. Docs, you missed the giveaway, unfortunately. Frederick, here is some funds to help with the shipping of the UDR. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know how much the shipping is going to cost. Probably not too much. But the first giveaway I did, it was for a U6 Lite, and it went to Spain. That cost quite a bit. Do you do dances in the TikTok? I do not. No, I can't dance. I'm brutal. It's a really nice, yeah, I think I paid about $500 for the Go XLR. I just looked at the US store. 1,000 feet of Cat 5e cabling is 149 USD, currently in stock. So one thing you have to be cautious about is... So you have CMR, which is riser, which is riser cable, which is going to be cheaper. But a lot of businesses, you need plenum cable if it's in the plenum space. For the most part, in your house, CMR will be fine. Let's see. I don't really understand the need for the UISP console device in EA since they offer it online for free. I think it's probably if you want a hosted solution. SPX Labs, how's it going? If you guys don't know SPX Labs, I would go check out his channel. It's great. I did just see you, I think it was a short of you comparing APs. Pretty cool. Let's see. Ubiquiti is suspending their free shipping on online orders to keep the price down. I don't know how much it's going to save. Steve, unfortunately you did. It was at 11:30. We will do another giveaway of some sort. I don't know if it will be a UDR or not. We'll see. Hello, Cody. I have a VLAN for camera. I see on your Unifi, the camera is on below. How do you do it? I don't know what you mean by that question, but if you want to email me, I might be able to help you out. What is your favorite type of coffee? I usually go to Timmy's. I go to just because it's right around the corner for me, and I get almond milk in mine, which I don't really like almond milk, but we don't know. I might be lactose intolerant, so I just drink it. Yeah, I used to love Starbucks. Are you going in person to that conference? I don't even remember the name of it. But if you are going in person, I know that you're doing a virtual, then we'll meet up. Here's the problem with, Innertan, you ask, why not order the giveaway from Ubiquiti, then ship it to the winner's house? Well, I'm the one sponsoring this giveaway, right? So it had nothing to do with Ubiquiti. I had to purchase the UDRs as quick as I could when they got out, ship them to myself. That's the reason. If Ubiquiti ever one day maybe eventually does sponsor one, we'll probably end up doing it like that. Is it possible to access the teleport VPN with a PC over smartphone hotspot? I don't know. I haven't tried that out, but it may be. Paul says, thank you for all you do for the community. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Evan McCann says, +1 for SPX Labs. Good stuff. It is good stuff. Let's see. The Forge TN, good morning. How are you? For home setup, what are the benefits of the U6 Pro over the U6 Lite? I think the U6 Pro is 4x4. The Lite is 2x2. It will just give you more bandwidth. And further distance. I don't even know what I'm using right now. I forget what I'm using. I only have 2 access points currently running. Yes, we're now a sponsor. We're doing both. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So I'll be there doing an interview with VoIP MS. And then I think I got the rest of my data myself. I don't even know what it's about. I think it's an MSP meetup type thing, which should be interesting. I'm currently running a UDM Pro and with the SFP Plus port connected to the Netgear 10 gig port switch. Do you think changing the WAN to LAN to run my server 10 gig or buy a Unifi switch with more 10 gig? Is that one is it a managed switch? I think you'd be fine with it if, yeah, it looks like a smart switch. It's just you're going to be having to use different interfaces for configuration. The key, the giveaway is over. It was at 11:30. I tried to put out as much notice as possible. So we started our live stream at 11 and we did the giveaway at 11:30. A lot of the people who came to this live stream were just here for the giveaway, so I wanted to get it over with within the half hour. Have a good day. I meant order one yourself from the US store, then ship to the winner. Well, at that point, I wouldn't have, everything sold out. That's the thing. That's the problem. Starbucks is expensive. I forget what I usually just get coffee there, or I would get a green tea, chai tea latte. I think for like a small or a medium, it's crazy expensive. It's like $8, which is a lot. I mean, that's too much. And fortunately, we don't have, where I live, we don't have any Starbucks. We have McDonald's and we have Tim Hortons. The town I live in is pretty small. Albert, see you later. So if you guys have any more questions, I'll stick around for 5 more minutes. And then, yeah. We're always live on Sundays. Sundays at 11 a.m. typically, sometimes 10 a.m. There has been quite a few updates out in the Ubiquity world. So that's cool to see. They have added quite a bit. I don't think they've added any more. One thing I'm trying to get my hands on, which is extremely impossible, is one of these smart sensors, which I haven't been able to get them. Where is it? So this smart sensor, it's still sold out. I don't even know if it's gone back in stock, to be honest with you. Dog, thank you for the $5. He says, or he or she says, thanks for all the informative videos and answering questions in video comments. I try my best to answer questions in the comments. It's just, there's a lot of comments in there, but for the most part, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll have my coffee, I'll answer a bunch of questions, and then that's it. Starbucks is garbage. Tim Hortons is where you need to go. I go to Timmy's every day. I haven't, well, besides today, I didn't have that. I do not have the DeLorean Lego set. No, probably very expensive. SPX Labs has a question. What is the question? Any news on the 360 AI? It's already out. And I have one in my backyard. Where is it? Right here. AI 360. It's great. I love this device. Can you? Yes, I can have a great day, and I will. I definitely will. I don't know what it looks really terrible outside, so I'm not too sure what we're going to do. I haven't pushed the latest network application to production. I pushed it to myself, though. Technic? I don't know about the Technic sets. I have the Batman Technic set, and it was fun. It was a good set to build. But I don't know if I like the Technic so much. I was thinking about getting the BMW Technic set though. The BMW bike. Do you think connecting fiber directly from the ISP to an SFP plus adapter is better than using the ISP modem in copper? It'd probably give you a bit less latency. Yep. I need a new switch. I have PoE injectors already for my APs. Should I get a PoE switch or not? That all depends if you want less mess. You could just power them up with your PoE injectors. My preference is PoE switch. Just ordered my Dream Machine 3 Pro 6's PoE switch and a patch panel. Yes, you are missing a DAC cable. And you know what? I'm going to put, this is going to be an affiliate link. I'm going to sponsor myself right here. Where are their DAC cables? I don't know if you're in the US or not, but this is what you're getting. DAC? Oh, you know what? They bundled it all together, did they not? I think they did with these right here. So you're going, I don't know what type of switch you got, but this is probably, I'll post the link in chat. This is what you're going to want. This is an affiliate link. I have to say that every time that I'm giving you these links. But that's something else you'll want to connect from the switch to the UDM. The new 360 AI is better. There isn't no 361 AI. The rain stopped in Guelph. Yeah, it wasn't raining here till just recently. Thank you for the $9. You don't even have anything saying that, but I really do appreciate it. It's great. That may now cover the shipping for the UDR. I do appreciate it. Blasphemy. I think they've been coming out with, oh, you know what set I really do want? I don't know if it, oh, I think I can pre-order it today. It's Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon. Oh, no. This one right here. Oh, it's out of stock. I should have jumped on that earlier. But this thing looks, if you're into Lego and things like that, this thing just, it looks amazing. I need it sitting on my shelf somewhere there. What is the best, what Ubiquiti camera is the best value? I would say the G4 Bullet, in my opinion. You're in Kansas City, yeah, so that's a, that was a US link. Oh God, this guy, you're getting banned. Yeah. How do I ban you? There we go. Thank you for the $9.99. I do appreciate that. 24 port PoE. So I would still connect, even though that's a 1 gigabit SFP, I still would connect it through a DAC cable. That's the best way to do it. But yeah, doesn't that look awesome? I have so much. Let's see which ones I have here. Batman. I have these 3 Batmans. I have that one. I have 3 of these that I need to build. So these are like kind of, you know, frames, picture frames. So I have the Batman and then I have the Joker, which it's all the same box. You could either build one of the 3. So I had to buy 3 of them. And then Harley Quinn. Maybe I'll hang those on my wall somewhere. I think the affiliate link, I'm not 100% sure if these are how it works, but this is what I'm doing. This should be my affiliate link for the EU. George from Greece, how are you? I think that would be from the EU. I'm hoping it works. I might do things wrong. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if there's anything new that's coming out that I know about or anything that's out right now. I've already done a video, I think, on the G4 ARM. Let's see. They did release a few new things in Canada. So they released the smart switch, which I haven't done a video on yet, which I should, because I have one. So the Access Rescue key switch is new. They have their rack that is new. The tool list, and then they have these bi-directional single mode optical modules and this outdoor patch cable. But and the SE. Besides that, that is the only new products that I know of so far, especially in Canada. Kevin, thank you for the $5. I do appreciate it. Cat Lego frame soon, maybe. Do they have a cat one? I don't know. I'll show you one that my better half built. It wasn't Lego. It was something called Bricks to Picks. It was a picture of her and I. I was supposed to help her with it. I never did. So I had to pay for the frame. So I don't even know how many pieces. It's like Lego. It's pretty much the same thing. It took her a long time to build. Couple weeks. Actually, I could do that for my cats. That's a good idea. Check out the Porsche 9. I did see that one. It does look nice, actually. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm that into them. They're more difficult. Not that I mind the difficulty, but I'm not that big of a car person per se. One I do want though is the piano and the typewriter. Let's just type that in. This right here. I think that would be wicked. Been trying to get the UDR. I love my UDM. So you may not even need the UDR. You'd have to see if you need the Wi-Fi 6 or if you need the PoE or all the other controllers. I think the DAC gives you a bit less latency. I got yelled at my finance team at my last place. I forgot custom duties over to the UK from the EU store. So my quote, oh man, that's the problem with the duty fees. Like I just ordered the UDRs, the ones that are coming in. The duty fees are almost the same price as one UDR. Miles, yes, I am doing good. Thank you. I just installed Unifi Access in my elevator and it works great. Following some steps from your videos. Awesome. Is that an elevator in your home or in a business? I haven't installed it in an elevator. I'm in New Mexico. Just did a blank farm installed. We'll be hiring you for consulting. Awesome. We have done a couple of those farms here in Canada as well. Question, should you power down gear before removing an SOP cable? It is hot swappable, so you wouldn't need to. Lego is a rabbit hole and money. Yes. So I have spent I've spent a lot of money on Lego. I don't know if I have pictures of it. And it would just be a little bit. I have tons of boxes just sitting downstairs. I have the White House. Maybe I'll start some Lego today. I've been playing The Witcher 3, so I need to beat that game, but I wouldn't mind building some Lego. I don't know if I posted it here or on my personal Instagram. Probably on my personal. But yeah, I have a ton of Lego. It's crazy. Layer 3 switch, Layer 3 PoE switch, UI Pro model or Enterprise. What's your preference? It all depends on what you need. Most of their Enterprise, well, the Enterprise is Layer 2. Is the Enterprise Layer 2? I think the Enterprise and the Pro are all Layer 3 switches. So the Pro is Layer 3. And the Enterprise is Layer 3. The reason I like the Layer 3, or sorry, the reason I like these Enterprise switches is because the ports, how they're across just, one side. So I could put a patch panel up top and just use these 6-inch patch cables to it. Can you give a shout out to my mate? I'm going to butcher the name. Gade Zazie? He introduced me to your channel. Awesome. Well, thank you for being here and thank them for introducing you to the channel. Jeremy says, morning. What do you use to order from US to Canada? I use Shipsy. Log in. I'll give you a link. Shipsy works really well. It depends on where you live in Canada. That's not my password. Depends where you live in Canada though, but so I live in Ontario and they have a warehouse in Markham. How do I, oh, here we go. So this is another referral link for Shipsy. This is what I use. So if you don't live in Ontario, they will ship it through Canada Post though to anywhere you want. Yes, in your home. Wow, it must be a nice house. Absolutely. I got my first Technic set in like 93. So I have this really old motorcycle. I think I posted on Twitter. How do I look at all my tweets? I'm terrible at this stuff. Media. And no one was able to tell me what it was. It's some old motorcycle that my dad brought over to me that we built years and years and years ago. Probably when I was like 9 or 10. I guess I tweet a lot. Come on, Cody. Maybe I didn't even... No, I would have posted on this account because on my Lego account, I have like nobody following me. I would assume it's a Technic set. So here's some of my Lego. Those are the Batmans. The Thor hammer, which I still haven't built yet. I'm going to scroll down a little bit more. If I can't find it, then whatever. So these are the other ones that I have. I built the Phoenix, so everything else but the Phoenix is built. I don't think it's here. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, maybe I'll post a new picture of it. It's a really cool old motorcycle. It's like yellow and blue. Let's see, where was I? Have you done many Synology Real Link Cam installs? I've only done a few, not many though, and most of it's been remote. The licensing fee, I don't really like that, but I mean they're a contender. The Synology stuff is good. I'm not gonna. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry, Dio. Hello, Mactelecom Networks. Great job. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Still rocking my Edge Router X since May 2018. They just stocked a bunch of Edge Router ERXs. I think there was about 1,200 of them that got pushed out, and they sold in a few hours. I don't use layer 3 on Ubiquiti at all. Most of my clients are so small that they don't require it. MikroTik or Ubiquiti? Me, I'm going to say Ubiquiti. I am a Ubiquiti fanboy, and if you're watch enough of my videos, you will realize that. You will know it when you see it. You know what? Let me grab it. I'm in shorts, but... This is the thing. I think it's Lego. How do I go full screen? This thing? I think I might be missing a few things on it. I'm surprised it stayed apart for this long. Got a couple stickers on it. I don't know. I don't know what. Maybe it's not Lego, but I think it is. What is your Lego account? I will follow you. So I haven't done much with the Lego account recently. I forget what it is. Building bricks? Something like that. Where is it? It's just been more shorts than anything, because that's what people seem to watch. I think my original Technic stuff is still in a loft at my parents'. I think it was like a creative kit. Maybe I will get more Technic. We'll see. I'm gonna wait until I build all the other Lego before buying more. It's just so hard. Once you start buying it, you want more of it. Probably won't do the Millennium Falcon. I think that is extremely, extremely expensive. If you're talking about Lego, maybe you aren't, because now you're talking about that. Enterprise Switch has 2.5 gig ports. Pro has higher wattage. Yeah, so it all depends what you need. If you require 2.5 gig, go with that. If you don't and you need the higher wattage, go with the Pro. Yeah. The Pro has PoE++ on it as well. So if you need PoE++ to do Unifi Access or something like that, you'll have to go with the Pro. How long do you reckon it'll be until the Ubiquiti stocks the UDR? So the UDR's in the Europe. It is showing, I checked this morning before I started live stream. It's showing that it's coming soon. So I would assume that it will be this week. Where is it? Switching consoles. So it's coming soon. I would think it's this. So they did this for the US. It said coming soon, and within an hour it was released. I don't know if they'll release it on the weekend though. I doubt they would. I don't think that's Lego. If it is, it's not tech. Okay, cool. So maybe I'll put it on Reddit or something like that, and somebody will be able to tell me what the heck it is. It's pretty cool. Yeah, my dad, he noticed that I started building Lego again, and then he just gave that back to me. How often will they restock? I would really love to update my current setup. I have no clue about. We don't get any insight from Ubiquiti when things are stocking. With chip shortages and all, the shipping stuff going on, who knows? But they have been stocking things a lot. Like this week that just passed, they released a ton of gear. Should I be slapping your wrist that you didn't update the art? I did update it. Did I not? Oh, maybe not. I thought. Okay, yeah, that one was mine, but I did put the logo in. James, he made this logo for me. I haven't done anything with the channel really. See, you can see I get such low views, which isn't whatever. The Lego thing is just for me for fun, more than anything anyway. Oh, wife. I thought you were talking about like a layer 7 firewall. Wife approval factor. Yeah, it's very expensive. So the problem with YouTube short, or the problem with me doing Lego videos that aren't shorts, like let's look at one. So, I mean, the Singapore build. If it's ever going to load. So the build really is just me with music behind me, building it. You see my nasty fingers building, some Lego, and that's all it is. This is the whole video. I did one, I think it was the Batman vehicle. It was like a 25-minute video, just time-lapsed. So I started doing the shorts, and I noticed that a lot more people were watching it, and it was just showing the final product. But if you want to monetize and things like that, you can't do that off shorts, really. Do the Lego Titanic, to my understanding, is currently the most amount of pieces. Somebody else did have a video on Twitter. I don't follow them, but I saw them with the Titanic. It looks like a wicked build. I have a couple TP-Link switches in production just because that's what the client wanted. Not that they're bad, but I know Willie Howe had some issues with maybe a 2.5 gig switch with their power supplies. Thanks for answering the questions. I will reach out for a consult new home network with UI, Dream Machine Pro, and 5 Wi-Fi 6 Pros that keep crashing. Yeah, no problem. Just go through my website. That'd be the best way to get a hold of me. Wasn't the UDR a lot cheaper in AA? I think it was. I don't know if I'm really allowed to talk about that, but I knew that they couldn't keep it at that price. I knew they couldn't. There was no way. They wouldn't have made any money off it. What's the worst Frankenstein network you've replaced with a full Ubiquiti? I don't really know. Most of my clients are new builds, a majority of it. I mean, this last, what is that place? The last video I did, it was kind of a nightmare, I guess. So it was just off the bell. They didn't even have a switch. So they were wondering why none of their PCs worked off of hard cable. They were using the Bell Wi-Fi, so it was working that way. But they were wondering, yeah, why isn't my printers working? Well, you didn't have a network switch, so none of this was connected. I'm sure I've had other ones. I just can't remember. There's some just PoE switches. I forget the name of them, though. I like doing cable cleanup jobs because it's just really rewarding seeing the after. I live out in the country and I have a UDM Pro SE and a UDM Switch Enterprise 24 and 2 U6 LRs. Why does my U6 LR take 30 seconds to switch APs? You'd have to optimize it a bit more, maybe change your RSSI. There's a few settings that you could do. Yeah, I did change the logo. Actually, I did it, I think I did it the day you sent it to me. What AP would you recommend mostly for home installs? Is it true that the Wi-Fi 6 Lite has a bad chipset? It is just I mean, the radios are different in it. I would recommend My favorite AP used to be the LR, U6 LR, but I would think that the U6 Pro is now my favorite. I really do like the in-wall HDs. I think they're great too, but those are right now only Wi-Fi 5. Currently out of stock because it's sunk. Oh Lord, too soon. I think you're good on that joke. That is a lot of pieces though. I believe it could do IPv6 over PPPoE. I haven't tried it. Shorts has a real issue with spam and nasty content. Amazed YouTube aren't doing more about it. Well, you got to think even their comment sections are I mean, they haven't done too much about the spam and that either. Mark, how's it going? What is your opinion? UDM SE with pfSense or pfSense without UDM SE and Unifi controller on a Raspberry Pi, controlling Unifi switches? Depends on your deployment, but I don't know. I deploy the UDMs all over. I love them. I think they're great. How about the one that forgot the switch? I think I did just mention that. I don't know if the comments are a little behind. I think I have low latency on. I'm not 100% sure though. What access point would you recommend for the backyard backyard in the house? APs doesn't have enough range. Probably the whatever ones are outdoor rated. I think the U6 mesh is. I think all the U6 ones are. The U6 Mesh Pro and LR. You'd use either one of those. Do you work as a WISP or going around as single job? I'm not a WISP, no. I don't have a wireless ISP. And I do more break fix than anything. I'm not an MSP. Not yet anyway, and I don't think I'm going to go for that. Second, to making your live streams podcast so I could listen your old podcast while on the site installing or working out. Okay. I think there's been enough interest in doing it into podcasts. I probably will. Should you update it to the latest controller version? Well, I haven't had any issues with it myself, but in saying that, I always test myself, and then I always go to the community. So this is the community post for the patch notes, the release notes, which I've done a video on. Here you could see what other issues other people have had, right? So that's what I usually do. And yeah, I haven't pushed it out to any of my clients yet though. If there was like a security concern though, we would push it out right away. Thanks for the response. No problem. Andy Bites, greetings from Germany. How are you? Great channel. How do you charge for remote maintenance and upgrades for your clients? I usually just do a monthly, how I do it, it's hourly. It's $150 an hour Canadian. Usually a minimum of an hour. If it's like a 15-minute job, I mean, we could kind of work around that. Well, speaking of that access point, they did mention it in one of their videos. I have it right here, that in-wall 6. So I was going to a job where I was installing a bunch of in-wall HDs, and I brought that with me. I almost installed it. I would have been so mad because I've been waiting for it to come out to the general release so I could do a video on it. I'm sitting here waiting for my shipment from Ubiquiti Pickup, a Dream Machine Pro, so I could start setting up my home network. Well, have fun setting it up. Usually their shipping's pretty good. I found that I have a bunch of stuff coming in this week, but when I order it, I'm in Canada though, the shipping's a little bit different. I'll order it and I'll get it in the next day or two after I order it. UDR or UDM Pro for 2 house install with 2 additional APs. I would probably recommend now going with the UDR. One, it is $100 cheaper. Here. So if we look, this is the US site. The Dream router, it has Wi-Fi 6. It's $100 cheaper than the UDM, and it has, I mean, I think this little interface looks nicer. And it has all your controllers on there, but you could only use 2. I think this is a better deal for sure, 100%. I'll probably end up doing a video installing one of them at my mom's. Do you have a video explaining the weather standards for outdoor cameras? I don't. I don't know if the hookup has one, though. Let's see, youtube.com. He probably doesn't. But he has some great videos on camera systems. He does a lot of home automation stuff. I'd check him out. Oh, Darknet Diaries? Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah. My laptop's completely covered in their stickers. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end it for the day. We'll be back live again next Sunday. Yes, you can use VLANs on the Dream router. It's the same OS, so or I don't know if it's the exact same. Their naming now of their OSs are getting a little weird, or of their releases. So we have the Dream router release, we have the network release, we have the SE, we have the Pro. So now it's becoming more like Cisco, where they had their iOS releases, and there was just hundreds of different firmware. I hope they consolidate all into like one or two. But yeah, thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate everybody who's tipped, everybody who liked, everybody who just came in. We will do more giveaways in the future, and I will have some more videos coming out this week. I'll answer this last question, then I am hitting the end stream. Hey, was interested in implementing Unifi Talk but require wireless handsets. Got any suggestions? I don't. But thank you, everybody. Take care. Have